lubricating cream. Make sure you have your lubricating cream everywhere you go.
Oh, yeah.
What do you get on these?
$10.
$10 for both?
Right over
As soon as possible.
Did you do 15 on the pair?
Sure.
All right.
You know the Mega Man games? I have one, Mega Man 8. That, if you have it in the box with the game, it sells for $400.
Yeah. Yeah, I had bought 3 for Turbo. I got 6 something for it. For a fucking video.
Yeah.
What do we add on the CD changer? Price drop? How much?
$100.
$100. I sold 10 last week.
10?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 20.
When it's still an okay.
Give me $30. Buy it all.
You don't need it all.
You always need it all. You need
I don't
stereo
need it
for
all.
every room you got.
I got a fucking professional sound system. I don't need it all. I need the disc changer.
$10.
Yeah. I'm still undecided. I think we'll have it next week.
You get on these?
The Gears of War, that didn't have the game in it, did it?
No, it didn't.
No.
I was trying to sell it to
Yeah,
you.
that's just the case.
Just in case. You guys got the game in there?
I think so, yeah.
He's got the game in there.
Is it?
The game's in there.
No, I didn't think it was. Okay.
I didn't think it was either.
$4 each.
Okay.
Big price drop. He was $5 last week.
Warriors.
Oh, you found the Warriors?
Yeah. Stubbs. Zombie.
Yeah.
Just typical Xbox.
What would you pay in the Warriors?
17.
Yeah. Would you get on the Xbox? On the Xbox?
PS2.
Oh. I was gonna say I had it yesterday with me on the PS2. The trade. Go return it. I got that other game with me too.
Oh, Saw?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, well, you know the condition it's in, but it works great. I played it for like an hour.
Yeah, that's fine.
I just don't need it because I have it on the PS3 and I'd rather
really?
collect PlayStation
Yeah, I
stuff.
got you.
Kingdom
I
Hearts
also saw you a
PS2.
couple weeks back in Franklin at a toy shop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you were like busy talking to somebody, so I was just like, I'd walk out the door.
Oh, was it in the second room? Guy with the beard.
smaller one, yeah.
Yeah, he's another big YouTube channel that does all
really?
toy stuff. Yeah. What are you getting on the games? $2. $2? Yeah, whatever. Ever. What are you getting on the guides?
I would get $5 a piece for them, but I told the guy if he takes them all, he can have them all for 20.
Oh, including all those?
Yep. Otherwise, you're gonna go to another kid.
Cool. All right, I'll think about that. Thanks a lot. EA Sports. That's funny. That's cool. That's a store display.
Kind of cool, right?
Yeah, what are you getting on that?
$5. You ever play the first one?
Oh yeah, like multiple times
Freaking
through.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Like whoever made that game was like tripping on acid or something.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah.
Well, some do. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of work.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they get what they get, you know.
What are you getting on the Dreamcast?
I do 45.
45?
3 games.
Okay.
Yeah, it works too. I tested it.
I
So.
got
guy from England I saw him too. He only wants spoon.
That'll do a deal on it. Just,
No, I just thought it was kind of cool. My wife had one when she was younger, and I kind of stumbled across one.
Tell you what, they're on eBay anywhere from 45 to $1.50.
Yeah,
Give me $15. Take it home with you.
$15.
You can't beat that.
So what? Just needs the RF switch. Do you know if it works?
It did work. The gentleman I got it from, it was his kids. It did work. Everything I got off of him that he told me worked.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they're from 45 to $1.50 that I've seen, you know, and not even in that nice a shape.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I'll make it a day for you. Give me 10 and take it. That's it. That's
All
the
right.
lowest they'll go.
Okay, I'll take it for 10.
Can't beat that, fella.
Just for the whole nostalgia of it, it's worth $10.
There you go.
Cool. Thanks, Jen.
All right, man.
What are you getting on the Super?
25.
25.
Yeah, got all the wires. Just they don't have it comes with the super scope.
Oh, that's what that is. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't have any controls or anything.
No.
Yeah. Is it missing the power cable too?
Yeah, I just realized that.
Yeah.
Oh, 20. Grab 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, cool. Alright, thanks, man. What are you getting on your Game Boys?
Game Boys, I would do, I think some of them have games on them. Because, can't really much. So from the back, let me see. There's another one. What's in that one? Show what game that is. I had a. Oh, there's a Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
I knew there was a Pokemon somewhere.
Yeah.
It would do like $15 a piece.
Okay.
But if you want the Pokemon game, it would be like 20 because that game's probably worth a little bit. These ones are kind of basic. Outward adventure, I'm not sure. Probably nothing major. But that's a good one. It's missing the back on it. That has the back. That has the back.
Ooh.
A little crusty.
Well,
Oh yeah.
ooh. I don't even know if that would work.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
That one's not as bad, but I would probably take these out.
$150 or an offer.
Pixels a shot.
It's actually pretty valuable.
Yeah,
Give me 100, you can have it. I want a 150. Better than I saw one sold for like $1,100, but it had the back. I'm missing the back. Oh, what? The back was black. Yeah. I do like 75 for the whole thing.
Yeah.
These are 1920s, olive oil and Popeye.
Yeah.
Go on the other side. Don't have it crash down on you. Don't have to get stuff out of here too. Careful it doesn't crash down on you. Or pull out the stuff in the front first. Pull out the stuff that's nothing.
What are you getting on the sword?
I'd like to get like 2.
What about some of the stuff in here?
No, put it down the end. Just put it down and open them up. Actually, you put them on the ground and open them up.
I'll take
Around the
everything out
front.
first and then do it.
What's the best you would do for this?
Um,
'Cause this one's also missing the back.
yeah,
So
how about 20?
do 15.
Well, I wanted 15 just for the, you know, with the, I wanted, how about 17?
Yeah, all right. I'm not gonna fight over $2. What's going on, guys? Justin here. I hope you liked the video. The video was wrapped from 2 weeks worth of stuff because after I started putting 1 week together, I realized I had like 4 minutes worth of usable video. But I figured I'd take, since I'm about a week behind on doing my editing, I figured I'd take the last 2 weeks and put them together since I don't have a lot of stuff and I didn't have a lot of footage. So it kind of worked out. So it's funny because when I go hunting at places and I don't have my camera is when I tend to find stuff. So sometimes I leave my camera behind when I'm in a real slump to really just hopefully find something. Because if I don't have it on film, it's one of those weird things. But I gotta, obviously, most of this stuff is on film, some of it's not. So I'm just gonna dive right in and show you what I got over the past 2 weeks. So you guys saw all this on video. I picked up the collector's edition of Gears of War on the Xbox 360. It is complete as far as I know. It has the booklet, or the book has the booklet and the game, which the guy didn't think was in here, but it is there. So that's cool. Generally I don't keep much Xbox stuff, but this being a collector's edition, even though the box is a little beat up, I'll probably end up hanging on to this for at least a little while, and maybe I'll play it. Because everybody tells me it was a good game, and I unfortunately don't really play Xbox 360 stuff, but I'll probably hang on to that one anyway. The next item, you guys saw this too. I picked this up off a guy that I've picked stuff up off before, and it was $5, and I know most people probably got these for free or they were trash because GameStop told me to go back and get it if I really wanted it. And I did, but I never got back in time for when it came out, and I still don't have this game yet, but I will probably get it. I'll probably ask for like Christmas or something from my parents. Is the promotional card for the Evil Within 2, which is really cool. I love the Evil Within 1, so I've heard good things about this game, so I definitely was glad to pick that up. The other things you saw in the video for sure, back in that week, which was actually at this point 3 weeks ago, and the stuff I got, today's Monday, so the stuff that I got yesterday, you guys will see in like a week and a half. Hopefully next week. I gotta try to put it together, but I'm going on vacation in a couple days, so yeah. Anyway, so I grabbed these. You guys did see these. I do need to clean them up. I haven't had a chance to clean them or test them yet. They should both work fine, and they are both going to be for sale or trade because I do have them both, so they were kind of picked up to be flipped anyway. So it's Batman Returns on the Super Nintendo and Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 on the Super Nintendo, which are always nice pickups. Both great games. This next stack here is stuff that I got off camera, because almost every week I'll go to Seekonk then Raynham, or I'll go to Grafton then Raynham, or I'll go wherever and then Raynham. Raynham's always good pretty much after 8:30, 9 o'clock, which is nice, and that's where I get all this stuff, and most of this stuff I actually didn't even get till after 9:30, 10 o'clock, I think. So I don't know if, I know there's 2 game dealers there, and there's always people looking for games, so I don't know if this stuff was just missed because it was overlooked or what. But first off, I got a NES game, which is a duplicate to me as well, but for $3 I'm not really going to leave a non-sports Nintendo game behind, which is Shadowgate. So that is for sale or trade too if anybody's interested. I also got a few PlayStation games, as per usual, because, you know, me and PlayStation. I grabbed these. Oh, this one you guys did see on film, too. is I picked this up, Hidden Invasion. I don't know anything about it. I don't know if it's any good, but for $2 I wasn't gonna leave it behind. These two I got 2 for $5, which was awesome because one of them I've been looking for a while. The other one is a game that I actually picked up 2 weeks in a row over there, but one was disc only, which will now be for sale or trade, and then there was this one. Is King of Fighters Maximum Impact. And this one I've been looking for a while, and as far as I know, the price on this has been going up. It's like a $15 to $20 game now, I think, is Cold Fear on the PlayStation 2. I have come across it on the Xbox, but you guys know I'm a PlayStation guy, so if it's on both, I'd rather get it on the PlayStation. There's a little scratch there, but that should work. I've seen discs in much, much worse condition not work. I grabbed this off a reseller's table. I don't generally show his stuff because he's usually really expensive, and I mean like over eBay. But this was in his common pile. That's $5 a game. So I paid a little bit less than it's worth. I think this is like $10-ish game. So I grabbed it. Is Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey, which was cool. I like. I've never really played any of the games, but I've always heard decent stuff about it. Which you'll see there's a connection to that in actually a minute. This game I picked up off camera. The case is pretty wrecked. The disc, it should work. Unfortunately, I don't have a way of testing it. But my buddy Hav wants it, so I'll probably end up just trading something cheap to him for it in case it doesn't work, because I'll feel bad if it doesn't work, but I'm pretty sure it should work. It is Primal Rage on the Sega Saturn. I got this for really short money. I don't even remember what it was. But as far as I know, this is kind of an uncommon game, but the guys in the group told me that Saturn games in general aren't really something you come across very often. And I don't have a Saturn, not that I don't want one, but I've never come across one, and I don't feel like paying like a retail price for one. And then I don't want to collect games for it, so it's just kind of I'll stick to my PlayStation stuff. But that's definitely being put aside for Hav, which I have a nice little pile of stuff here for him. Moving on to the next week, so 2 weeks ago now. Most of this is from Seaconk. Some of it's from a place I hadn't been to in a while. But, you know, whatever. It is what it is. It's been kind of a tough couple weeks. I did obviously find a few retro games. I did find a few other little retro things, but nothing crazy. I grabbed both of these for $5 a piece, which I feel is an alright deal for old controllers. Super Nintendo and a NES Max controller. Hopefully they work. I haven't tested them out yet, but generally, if anybody knows anything about old controllers, they work usually until they're in pieces, and even then sometimes they just last. This next piece here you guys saw I paid $10 for. I grabbed it because my wife used to have it. I do unfortunately need an AV cord for it, or whatever the equivalent was, because I don't think these probably had the ones that would be plugged into the cable of the back of the television. Is a Intellivision. I do have a couple games for it too, so that was kind of cool. I picked them up mainly due to the artwork on the box, but now I have the system. The guy said he's pretty sure it should work. It's really clean and really nice shape, so I'm pretty sure there should be zero issues with it. But like I said, I need a connector so I can actually connect it to the TV. So if anybody has one, let me know. I know I can get them on eBay and Amazon for like $5 or $10, which isn't a bad deal. Moving on. I also got this last week at at the flea market. I grabbed these two games. This with two games for, as you saw, for $17. I did sell one of the games already, which was the Pokemon game, so I no longer have that in my possession. But basically, the Pokemon game made me all my money back, so this stuff is basically free to me. But I already have one of these, so this one's going to be for sale or trade. It is missing the back compartment, so we'll keep that in mind when I go to get rid of it. I might buy backs, because I do have another one of these I got to rip apart and clean. But it's a Atomic Purple Game Boy Color. And the other game I picked up with it, aside from Pokemon, I don't know if I showed it, is another one, Oddworld Adventures. As far as I've been told, this game's actually kind of uncommon on the system. and I'm gonna hang on to it because it's part of. I know it's not a horror-related game, but it kind of falls in the genre. From when I was kind of looking things up, so whatever. I'll hang on to it. I don't really collect Game Boy stuff, but that one looks kind of cool. I played it for a couple minutes to test it out, and it works fine. This one I picked up for $5. I don't remember if I have video of looking at this lot that this was in, but basically there was an original Game Boy that worked. The back of it was all colored with Sharpie. There was 5 games, I think. There was this one and Pokemon Blue and a couple other like nothing special games. But the guy wanted 40 for everything, or he wanted $20 for 2 games. So then I asked him how much just for this game after hemming and hawing over it for a minute, and he said $5. So I was like, all right, that's fine. Is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Fall of the Foot Clan. I've come across this a couple times before, but I'm pretty sure it's always been for like $10 plus. So I figured for $5 I'll pick it up. Moving on. I got these at a place I haven't been to in a very long time. I walked in, most of their games are usually $2 a piece, is what I paid for these. But they didn't really have a very good selection this time, unfortunately. And I got no footage from being there because it's kind of in a weird spot to film without the guy there thinking you're kind of weird. Maybe if I go back next time, I'll actually ask him. I just wasn't really in the mood to actually ask, or they were really busy anyway. But anyway, I grabbed these 2 games, a PSP game because I felt like my buddy Hob Jeeves sent me a battery for my PSP that hopefully will last a lot longer than the other one that I picked up, and I figured I'd beef up my PSP collection a little bit. But I picked up Beowulf the game, which I did like this movie when it was out, and I picked up a looks like somebody colored it with a Sharpie maybe, or just something leaked on it, but a copy on the Genesis of Primal Rage. As you can see, the 2 big black blotches there. I don't know if that's even worth trying to get off. I don't know, it doesn't even scrape off. But that'll just kind of go in my Genesis collection, which I've been talking about getting rid of for a very long time. So, if anybody wants Genesis stuff, let me know. This, I actually made a trade with one of my YouTube fans, and I unfortunately am drawing a wicked blank right now on his name, but I think he actually hit me up through Instagram, then through my Facebook page. So I actually don't know if it was through YouTube. I think it might have just been through Instagram. So if you guys are not on Instagram, or if you are on Instagram, definitely follow me and check me out. It's Spruch_GH. But I'll put the link in below as well. But anyway, I got Transformers Fall of Cybertron. It's still sealed. I traded them Silent Hill Homecoming for it. Straight up, because I know this isn't an expensive game, and the other one wasn't either, so we both got something we wanted, which was nice. Because I just picked up one of the other Transformers War of Cybertron a couple weeks ago, so to get Fall of Cybertron's cool. I think there's one more in this series that I'll have to eventually try to get, but usually most of the old school Transformers games are fun that aren't based on the movie, at least that I found anyway. Because Devastation was really fun too, if you guys ever get a chance to play that. And I know it's fairly cheap at this point. I even got it free on the PlayStation Network at one point. But that's it for the games for the past 2 weeks. Well, not past 2 weeks, but 2 weeks prior to yesterday. The stuff I got yesterday you'll see in the following video. And yeah, that's it. So nothing super exciting. Got some cool vintage, retro stuff, which is always nice. Tomorrow's Halloween, so happy Halloween, everybody. I'm going on vacation in a couple days, so I won't have much time to hunt this week, except for tomorrow and Wednesday for a little bit, and then I gotta get ready to go. So obviously there's gonna be no footage for next weekend because I will be away, and the following weekend is Rhode Island Comic-Con, so you'll probably see a Comic-Con video soon coming up, because I don't think I'm gonna have time to hit the flea market before that, because usually I go to Comic-Con pretty early, because I'm kind of a nerd like that. But yeah, so that's it. I'd also like to thank everybody, new subscribers, old subscribers, because our subscriber count is really up there. We just broke 1,600 very recently. And I promise, guys, when I get back, I'm going to throw you a contest. I'm going to throw something cool. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm going to do now. I don't have it with me, so I can't even really show it off. But it is going to be a system, which is going to be cool. Nothing, you know, I'm not, unfortunately, giving away like a Super Nintendo Classic or anything. But it's going to be fun. It's free. You guys are going to love it. I know you guys appreciate everything I do anyways, and I always appreciate you guys. So basically, with that being said, look for that when I come back next week, because I am on vacation even after I come home from my vacation, if that makes sense to you. Basically, I'm just not going back to work for a week. So I'll actually have a whole bunch of time to take care of that and get things out of the way that I've been pushing off for a while and just haven't had time to do. And getting into the winter weeks, this is going to start slowing down quite a bit, because next weekend is the first weekend in November. So there's already 2 weekends that are gone, because I'm gone 1 week. The next week's Comic-Con, and then the week after that is the weekend before Thanksgiving. I know Grafton, the guy told me they go through Christmas. Seekonk is only open till the first weekend of December, so there's only actually going to be 3 or 4 weeks left of Seekonk when I get back. But Random's always open year-round, and I'll probably start hitting up Cumberland again, too, even though they're pretty bad. But at least it's somewhere to go. It's somewhere to check out. But with that being said, that's it, guys. So thank you very much for watching my 16-minute recap on top of a like 10-minute long video. So yeah, before I keep rambling on, thank you very much for watching, and check out my Instagram, my Facebook page, my you're watching my YouTube page, and my eBay page. If I ever put anything else up on eBay, I'm going to try to do more of that when I get back again from vacation. So with that being said, thanks for watching, guys. I love you all. Peace out.